Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense will start this game off. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the face. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The LSU Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually.
It's a seam wide open, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, LSU!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Quick release on the RPO. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU!
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Carolina, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5.
The return is brought down at the 12.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
First and 10.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Looking downfield on first down. got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. LSU right back to the line. Hands it off. Shakes off the defender. Ball's out. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. he's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is in the air. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. That one comes out hot down the right side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give to the tailback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. Brought down, though. Looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out route. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because he's thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. He's out past the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
To the air on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. That's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. To the ground with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 24 to NC State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets open down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Second down.
Looking to fire. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Purdy on the Jets. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the Tigers.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working the middle. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Finds his man. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
North Carolina, 7.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. On third down, going up top. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Plucks it out of the air. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50
keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. Drills him with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll give it to the back. Wide open spaces. Lowers those pads. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Tar Heels have it with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone. Bad decision, poor throw. It gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win, and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Rush is on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.